All right. Well, I'm here. Nothing too serious today. We're not doing Watson. Because Watson is low-key annoying, and this is on mute. Of course it is. I don't know why I'm saying that. We're doing Watson today. And, well, no. We're not doing Watson today. We're doing a couple fights before Watson. Because I was looking at our line. Looking at a few fights in the gym. We have... Most of the fights we do clear, just like straight up. We straight up clear those fights. However, one of those fights, the fight with the explosion Pokemon, is a huge issue. And it's not the explosion Pokemon that cause issues. It's the Pikachu that's causing issues. The Light Ball Pikachu, Volt Tackle, Surf, Iron Tail, and Extreme Speed. That's causing a lot of issues for me. And I can't really seem to find a safe way to, like, and get through it other than, like, dodging a crit. And I'd rather not do that. So instead, we have to go for a different encounter. We have to go for an encounter. Which means we have to do 2 optionals. One of the optionals is no problem whatsoever. One of the optionals, though, is kind of a problem. So we have to try going for an encounter. And this is essentially the team we're bringing, but we do need to make a few adjustments. So, yesterday we did pick up a Yamper. So, we are using Yamper. And honestly, we could probably bring Houndoom, right? Over Troncat. Let me just check. Houndoom still takes a lot of damage. Yeah, okay. Houndoom's just better here. We're probably not going to be using him, though. Okay, let's get to business first. We need to Evo our Yamper to Boltund. But we need to delay evolution to 35, so we can get Wild Charge and Crunch when we evolve. And then we also need to pre-damage him to help with ranges during the fight. We need to pre-damage him enough to be able to die to Gunk Shot from Arbok, but not too weak that Arbok sees that they can kill Stomping Tantrum. Alright, we get Charm. We're gonna teach Charm over Roar, because Roar is annoying, is not good. Yeah, so we'll teach Charm over Roar. And at level 30, we get Wild Charge, and at level 35, we get Crunch. We want both of those moves. And Boltund is really fast, so I want to keep them alive for a CRR at least. Because I have an idea on how to use him in CRR as like an Indeedee killer potentially. And potentially as a Hawlucha killer. Because Strongjaw Black Glass's Crunch with 31 attack, even though it's minus attack nature, might just kill Indeedee female. Not Indeedee female, Indeedee male. Because we outspeed already. Alright, now we get Wild Charge. This is our strongest electric move we have access to. Wild Charge is such an unfortunate fate, but it is better than Spark. We keep Wild Charge until we get Thunder Fang, which is better electric stab. Alright, and then this, we get Crunch, which is boosted by Strongjaw, does quite a bit of damage. And we're getting rid of Bite for that. And now we can evolve into Boltund. Alright. We got a Boltund. Boltund is very fast. Despite us rolling low in speed IVs, it is still a very fast and powerful Pokemon. So I'm pretty happy about having Boltund. Speed control of Nuzzle is pretty nice too. Just sucks that we can't use it in the gym. Because A, Zeraora is immune to paralysis, and B, Zeraora has Volt Absorb, so Nuzzle would heal them. Alright, next order of business. We are going to spend one of our candies to get an Infernape. This not only makes the gym fights much easier, but we need an Infernape anyways for the gym leader, and we need him for the fight we're about to do anyways. So we need to get an Infernape real quick. So we're going to level up Hibana to level 36. This would be the second time ever we're getting an Infernape. So yeah, let's do it. We are getting an Infernape for the second time ever. And then we need to rip 2 heart scales on him for Fake Out and Overheat. So we're out of heart scales now. Last run, at this point, we had 1 heart scale left after Ape. But because we spent it on U-Turn Togue to make Roxanne deathless, we had to rip this. We have to spend both, and we're out of heart scales. We still have a candy to use, so we'll probably have to end up using candy on Norman. So we're going to get rid of Fire Spin for Sky Uppercut. Sky Uppercut is much more reliable fighting stab. And then we are going to use 2 heart scales to reach each Infernape move. 2 moves. We are going to teach Overheat. Which will replace Blaze Kick because it is a much better fire stab. And everything Blaze Kick can kill, Overheat can kill, and then some. And also, Blaze Kick is just lower power than Overheat. So Overheat is more nuclear than Blaze Kick. And we gotta get rid of Low Sweep anyways for Fake Out. So we're gonna get rid of Blaze Kick for Overheat. Because most of the time we're not staying in twice either way once we rip that fire type move. Except for like one of the fights. And we're going to teach Fake Out. Over Low Sweep. Fake Out is a very good priority move that guarantees a flinch. So it's just very good for getting Pokemon into range. Okay. We're not done prepping for the fight yet, though. So we need to put a Citrus Berry on Hibana. And then we need to pre-damage Bolton to 95 HP. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we need to redo that. I over damaged. Whoops. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Heal his poison, and then we're going to slap an Oran Berry on him. He's not going to use it, but it doesn't matter. Slap an Oran Berry on Kilby Girl. Going to give Muscle Band to Staraptor. And Oranberry to, what's it called? Xatu. Alright, holding one, perfect. Oranberry to Black Knife. Alright, perfect. You started holding one. Okay. It's fight time. Hopefully we don't get left guy bugged. But we shouldn't. It shouldn't matter anyways. So we are leading our Infernape and Boltund into the fight. Our Infernape has a kill on Blossom, 2-hit kill on Vileplume, and Boltund is just damage enough to, after Wild Charge Recoil, they bait only Gunk Shot kill from Arbok. Well, they should possibly only bait Gunk Shot kill at 73 HP, which I do, what? Oh my god, fucking calc bugged. I just want to check something. If I'm at 95 HP, I do 21%, which would leave me at 72. I'm at 73 HP, which is just enough for gunk shot, low roll to see a kill on me. We cannot go to 72 HP because then we have overlapping rolls with high roll stomping tantrum and lowest roll gunk shot. If we had a little bit more defense or HP, we probably could have baited it better. But hey, we're risking. I forgot to level up Kilby Girl. Let me do that real quick. We're getting Smart Strike, which we're probably getting rid of Smart Strike, which is fine. Because we get Zing Zap. And we're not doing crazy damage anyways. Yeah, we'll get rid of Zing Zap. We'll get Zing Zap, get rid of Smart Strike, because we're not using it this fight or any other fights. We're not even attacking with Togue, other than Fake Out U-Turn and any other fights coming up, so. And worst case scenario, if we absolutely need Smart Strike on Togue, we have the TM for it. Alright, let's do this. We're holding a Citrus Berry just in case we take double up from what's Vileplume and Arbok. So Hibana is able to get a overheat kill on Blossom, and Boltund is able to kill with a Wild Charge into Farfetch'd. Right, we kill Blossom, and then Wild Charge is a guaranteed kill. And we're also doing recoil damage to ourselves, which is very important. Damage to 74, which is just what we need. Okay, that's weird. This shouldn't mess with anything. It should still see a low roll kill, but like it messes with one roll, a few rolls, but we should be fine. I didn't pre-damage enough apparently. I thought... Huh. Thought 95 would bring me down to that. 72. Yeah, I literally thought 95 would have brought me down. Okay. Well, we're going to overheat Vileplume, and then we're going to hard swap Chase into Kilby Girl. We're never going to see Stomping Tantrum into Chase slot. We should only ever see Gunk Shot into Kilby Girl. We can also see Sludge Bomb into Kilby Girl, which would be really nice. Okay, that's scary. We have the Citrus Berry. Okay, perfect. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Scary. That was scary. So now Overheat kills Vileplume, and then we can Fake Out on Arbok to protect Hibana. So that kills Vileplume. And that's left side done. So now all we have to do is focus on the right side. And we have a pretty good way to deal with the right side. We flinched Arbok, which is fine. Now we should be seeing Stomping Tantrum into both slots. This is important. We brought 2 flying types with us. So we're gonna swap Hibana to Beggin. Actually, no. We're gonna swap Hibana to Heartbeat. And then we're gonna U-turn Kilby Girl to Beggin. Because we get the Intimidate off, which is fun, which is nice. So if he attacks into that slot, it is reduced damage. U-turn, we hit, we do alright damage. It's resisted though, so it doesn't really matter. And we're gonna swap to Beggin on either Stomping Tantrum for both. Yep. And now this Arbok sees that it can Sucker Punch. So what we're gonna do is we're going to dual Wing Beat with Heartbeat, and we're going to Leer with Beggin. Because it sees higher damage onto Beggin, we're safe to Leer. Okay, or he just Sucker Punches Heartbeat, thanks. But Beggin does outspeed Heartbeat somehow, so we are just able to get a Leer and dual Wing Beat off, which does kill Arbok. We could have gone for Quick Attack, but it's fine. And then all that's left is Watchog, who is dead to, Muscle Band, Takedown, plus Leer. Perfect. Take recoil, but it's fine. And just like that, optional number 1 done. This isn't technically like an optional, but right now it is. It's basically an optional because we could have done this after the gym, but we need an encounter. Next fight, Wise Glasses Ape does just clear. So it's literally just Wise Glasses Ape kills everything. Where are the glasses? This fight right up here. So Wise Glasses Ape, let me just check this. Wise Glasses Ape has a one-shot on Butterfree, by a lot. And then Wise Glasses Ape at -2 also has a one-shot on Simisage, so that puts him at -4. And then Sky Uppercut after Intimidate is a 2-hit KO on Stantler, and we cannot be put to sleep because of Hypnosis, because of Vital Spirit. And Crit Double Edge, which is the highest damaging move he has, can never kill Ape. So we are completely fine to send this. So Ape is going to send an Overheat. Let me just check to see if I have Wise Glasses. I should check before the fight, but yes, I am wearing Wise Glasses. So I am just able to send an Overheat into Butterfree. And Butterfree goes down in 1 hit because it's not holding a Focus Sash. It's holding a Lumberry, right? It's holding Choice Specs. And Simisage comes in because, like, oh, I don't really have any other answers for this, so I'm just gonna send in team order. So then we send another overheat. And only because we're holding Wise Glasses does this actually kill. If we weren't holding Wise Glasses, this would have been a ranged kill. And then all that's left is Stantler. Stantler can never kill us. Is that fucking Simisage Leaf Storm? No, yeah, it was Leaf Storm's superpower. Intimidate, even through Intimidate, we have a 2-shot. So we're just gonna send a Sky Uppercut. You can kill if we crit. Oh, we have a 2-shot through Intimidate. Double Edge, this never kills us even if it crits. They kill themselves. Alright, perfect. Alright, next up, encounter time. It's time for an encounter. Let's get a ground type Pokemon. Why are we not on Rogue chat? Yo, cause fucking Rogue Lineage. Why would I ever want to play Rogue Lineage? Let's ask yourself some real questions here. Why would I ever want to play Rogue Lineage? Chill on me? Nah, yeah, I'm just trolling, bro. I'm just trolling. Don't worry about it. You didn't do anything. Rogue's still kicking? Is it though? Not bringing Toad to a ground type fight. Fuck no, you're dead to ground moves. Lee? No, you do too much damage. We don't have any status Pokemon. We don't have any Pokemon that can apply status. We'll bring Orbeetle anyways. It's encounter time, so I'm just trying to get Pokemon that can help with a ground type encounter. Potentially. Orin, take the Miracle Seed. Muscle Band. I low-key can't even beat a regular Nuzlocke. GG. Yeah, no. I've been playing Pokemon for almost 15 years now. So, like, I'm used to playing a lot of Nuzlocks. It's only been recently, by recently I mean like last year, that I started playing difficulty hacks, like Blaze Black. And Run Bun, I decided, why not take on the hardest one? Okay, it's encounter time. So, we are not taking the desert encounter because we do not have access to the desert encounter just yet. So we literally cannot take it. But because we miss out on the desert encounter, we do miss out on a lot of good Pokemon. So I have to take this Route 111 encounter. We have a 15% chance of getting something we do not want here. Or at least something that wouldn't be good. Here we want... we can get a Shellos, Timple, Palpitoad, Stunfisk, which... all those Pokemon are all ground types. We want a ground type. We can get a Krogunk or a Chinchou. Krogunk is not good. We do not want a Krogunk, and Chinchou would be ass for the gym. They're good otherwise, but they are terrible for the gym. So we do not want a Chinchou, because Mold Breaker Mega Ampharos is not fun to deal with. Let me just make sure I'm not leaving Manectric for an electric type. Okay. Alright, Operation Catch a Ground type. See what we get. 15% chance we don't get something good. Okay, okay. That's what we wanted. We wanted a ground type. We wanted a ground type. That's literally all we wanted. I would have liked Seismitoad, but this works too. Alright. Oh my god, he has such a good HP set and good bulk. Wait, this might just be the answer we need. Okay. A level 20 Stunfisk against a level 35 Nuzleaf Fake Out. Fake Out crit never kills. Thank you. Any static to me. Okay. Alright, we're gonna start chucking balls at him now. Nest ball. Perfect. Okay. What song do we name him after? The naming scheme right now is song names in the playlist. Or you can suggest some. But right now we're going off of the Spotify playlist in the description. We can do, we already have a Pokemon named Name is Mud. This would have been a great name for Name is Mud. But our Dreadnaught's name is Mud. We have a Pokemon named Reckless. No, fuck it. We'll name him In the Pool. We'll name him In the Pool. Been a while since we had a Pokemon named that, so... Alright, Stunfisk acquired. We want high bulk on this thing. If we get high bulk on Stunfisk, that's really nice. This is also a ground type neutral to water, which might actually come in handy. Wait, how are you nicknaming Pokemon? Song names? Just song names. Just song names. That's our naming theme. There's a Spotify with the songs I've been naming Pokemon after in the description. Okay, quirky nature, that means neutral nature. Decent bulk. Okay, decent bulk. Decent bulk. Okay. Decent bulk. Alright, I've never used a Stunfisk before, so... Like, ever. Like, even in a regular playthrough, even in Run Bun, I've never used Stunfisk before. I've never even pulled 111 before, so... Alright, let's level him up. Let me actually check his learn set real quick. Because, does he get speed control? If he gets Mud Shot, holy shit, that would be amazing. Unless I missed out on Mud Shot, then that would suck. Oh shit, we do get Mud Shot. Nice! Okay! That's great, okay. We get Muddy Water the split, which is nice. Okay. Are you the rare candy method, or are you actually the grinder? I do rare. This is rare candy. Rare candies are hard-coded into this game, so we might as well use them. Also, I don't want some bullshit happening. Because, like, you see how we're at 4 deaths right now? We probably would have lost a lot more Pokemon. Also, the thing is, with grinding, there is a level cap, so there's not really a point to grind when you just physically cannot go past the level cap. So there's not really a point to grind. Because it's not like I can just boost every Pokemon to level 100, sweep all the way through early to mid-late game. So, like, let me show you. Endless Candy, it's hard-coded. I'm trying to level up Tamale right now. It won't have any effect. But as soon as I go to in the pool, I can level up. Flail? Flail is such a terrible move. We do have Mudshot, though. That is really good. Really good. This might be a Zeraora switch-in. Who knows? Yeah, no, this is just good overall. We're not doing Watson today. I'll probably do Watson tomorrow because I still need to plan out the Watson fight. Because let me actually show you the Watson fight. The Watson fight is insane. Where is it? Let me actually show you the Watson fight. Trainers. This is all of Watson split. This is the Watson fight. It is crazy. Let me also bring up his team on the calculator. This is the calculator. Basically everything that I do goes through the calculator before I send it, because I want to make sure I have the best possible chance of winning. It's crazy how much planning you gotta do to beat this shit. Yeah. So anyways, this is Watson. He leads with a Magnezone, which is fine. We have an Infernape, who is past the level cap because it's only allowed because A, this game is so hard, and B, because you're given 14 total rare candies that allow you to go past the hard-coded level cap. That is the only way you can go past the level cap, and it is allowed. So I'm making use of it. Ape is the only reason why Magnezone is so easy. But Magnezone is probably the least threatening Pokemon. It's mainly his Zeraora, who sees kills on basically everything with close combat, or at least a 2-shot or crit kill. And also the Mega Ampharos, who basically sees the same shit. Anyways, back to in the pool. Discharge has better Thunder Shock. Revenge? Ooh, do we get Revenge? I don't think I'm hitting any, like, normal types in the gym other than, like, Porygon. Let me actually plug him into the calculator, see what I rolled higher on to bait Porygon on. I mean, we're not going to use him against Porygon, but it's just good to know what we bait Porygon downloads for. Okay, so that's really bad. We do actually bait... Oh, wait, no, we bait Porygon, defense boost. Okay. Oh, that's fine. I mean, Porygon attack boost, that's fine. We want to keep Mudshot, because Mudshot is speed control, Mud Slap is just bad. Mud Bomb does higher damage. Stunfisk has a surprising amount of HP, too. Muddy Water, this is the last move we get before, the gym. Do we want Revenge? That's... do I want Revenge? Or... I'd rather keep these two. Yeah, okay, we're getting rid of Revenge. Revenge is kind of ass on Stunfisk anyways, because we have such a bad attack stat, right? Yeah, we have a terrible attack stat. We might as well just use special attack. Muddy Water has a 5% chance to miss, but it's whatever. If we absolutely need to hit something with Muddy Water, we can just slap wide lens on him. Okay. Level 35 Stunfisk. Again, what? Kind of good. Kind of good. I wish we rolled higher on defense, but it's whatever. He's just a general wall. Alright, now we can start planning for the gym fights. Finally. Well, I planned a few of the gym fights. There's just one I was stuck on because it was actually impossible to do riskless. I think Stunfisk actually allows me to beat it riskless, though. No. Let me actually... Holy fuck, yeah, Stunfisk kind of a guy for Ampharos. Stunfisk kind of just that guy. Ampharos also outspeeds Stunfisk, which is really funny, but Stunfisk is also just that guy. Because we can't get paralyzed, and we don't take crazy damage from Dragon Breath. Because we rolled high on our special defense, which is nice. Okay, yeah, this fight is what was causing me problems. Not Watson. Watson's a whole different story. It's youngster Ben, who has a really, really annoying team. He leads with a download Porygon, which is solved easily enough with either Hitmonlee or our Infernape. Because Infernape has Muscle Band Infernape has Fake Out Sky Uppercut. Because if we run Muscle Band... Okay, that doesn't even kill. We have range to kill. So we're probably not going to even run Muscle Band. We'll probably run... Oh, wait, I forgot. I'm leading Togue Fake Out U-Turn. Oh, wait. Yeah. So we got Togue. Okay, I need to actually just re-import everything because Togedemaru is not holding a Muscle Band, so that's going to mess with damage rolls. Okay. So we can Fake Out U-Turn on Porygon because Porygon gets a defense boost from, not defense boost, an attack boost from download, thanks to Togedemaru having lower defense than special defense. Thank you, Togedemaru. And then we can Fake Out U-Turn, bring in Infernape to kill with our own Fake Out Sky Uppercut. And then from there, it gets weird. So Pikachu doesn't want to come in. It would have been great if Pikachu actually came in, but Pikachu doesn't want to come in because they see that they're dead to every roll of Overheat. So Pikachu won't come in. Electrode doesn't see that Explosion actually kills because of how Explosion AI works. Explosion is never calced when deciding who switches in. Same thing goes for Alolan Golem, but Golem actually sees that they can kill with Earthquake. Sees that their highest damage is Earthquake, and they're not dead to Sky Uppercut. But they don't live a 1v1, so what... Okay, wait, no. Lee killing is actually more important here. We want Lee to kill, not fucking... Okay. Because we can just run Aspear Berry on Lee for Porygon, right? Because what? We're getting Fake Out plus U-Turn, which is 29... No, 30... Yeah, it's 30% HP. And then we hit our own Fake Out plus Double Kick, so yeah, we're good. And we also never bait Thunder Wave, so we have to run Aspear Berry for Ice Beam. So on the switch in, he only ever sees a kill with Body Slam or Explosion. So on either one of those, we have to swap in Vibrava, who can take both of those because Galvanize makes normal type moves electric types, and Vibrava is a ground type. They're also immune to Earthquake, which is nice, so we don't have to worry about Earthquake. So if they go boom in front of Vibrava, that's fine. If they don't, that's also fine. We can only take a Fire Punch, which we outspeed, and Dig does 2-hit kill. And then the next Pokemon we bait in is very likely Pikachu, because they have Iron Tail and Surf, which hurt, by the way. So my idea was that, oh, if we have a guaranteed way to bait certain moves, that would be great. So the Stunfisk actually comes into the equation here. Stunfisk is able to switch in on Surf, and they only bait Surf. Because they only bait Surf, we are able to switch into a different Pokemon. We're able to swap into our Carnivine, who can then take a kill with Leaf Blade. Because everything else doesn't do enough damage, we'll be fine. And then all that's left is the Electrode, who they'll probably want to go either Boom or Signal Beam on Carnivine. On Signal Beam, we can just swap to... we can honestly swap to Vibrava, or... yeah, we just swap to Vibrava on either. And then Rotom is one-shot killed by Ape. Sometimes with Overheat. Wait, why am I even bringing Ape? I don't need Ape for this fight, I think. I'd much rather a better way to deal with Rotom, which I think Black Glass is a ranged kill. Okay. That's unfortunate. We can just run Cherry Berry. We can just run Cherry Berry. Houndoom. Yeah, that works. Anyways, that's one of the fights. We're not even up to this fight yet. We still gotta get through the first 2 fights of the gym. Yeah, we still gotta get through the first 2 fights of the gym. Which I did plan out already. I just need to do a quick review, see if Stunfisk actually helps with any of those gym fights. Let's take a look at this fight. Pincurchin. Ape has a kill Fake Out plus Overheat. And we're also fighting in electric terrain the entire time, which is another thing to keep in mind. So we Fake Out, Overheat, we bait in Alolan Raichu with Psyshock doing highest damage. We also bait Surf, which is unfortunate. Also, we are in electric terrain, so they can honestly see a ton of different roles coming out. But it's whatever, we gotta play around it. Toad can switch in on Psyshock, then they only bait Surf. We can Fake Out on the switch. But also, we want to save Toad for Drifblim, because I want to slow U-turn into Drifblim. What did I have for Guitarist Kirk? That's the team I had for Guitarist Kirk, seriously? Oh, right, because Orbeetle has a 2-hit KO on you. We just got a whole Cherry Berry. Right, I forgot about that. Okay, that's fine. And then Orbeetle always baits in Drifblim, who originally sees Hex killing, and then they see Unburden and their Seed pop off, so they're +1 defense. Which means they have a kill for acrobatics. They're very likely to go for acrobatics. So on acrobatics, we swap to Togue, who can take crit acrobatics. And then we also need the... Well, if they take crit acrobatics, that sucks, but... Oh well. Who can then use U-turn, which would be a slow U-turn. It would be a slow U-turn, which is actually fine. Because once we get the slow U-turn off, we can switch in Manetric, who has a one-shot in electric terrain with discharge. And then all that's left is Toxtricity, and Toxtricity sees that a lot of moves kill. And Vibrava, the only thing that I'm worried about is seeing an overdrive kill, but it's fine. But Vibrava can just switch in on most attacks, unless I'm missing some. Xatu. If Vibrava switches in on overdrive, that's fine. If he switches in on anything else, that would be unfortunate. But he shouldn't switch in on overdrive. Right, because how much damage is Hex doing? 52. Overdrive, low roll is 52. We can hold a berry. We're gonna hold a barrier, that'd be fine, because then we only bait these 3 moves. We're not gonna swap the Toad, because overdrive in electric terrain does too much. Oh, we can just swap to Stunfisk. We don't even need Vibrava for this. Oh. Okay. Nice. Alright, that's Guitarist Kirk, which is the first trainer. Late stream? Yeah, I know. It's also gonna be a short stream. We're only gonna do some of the Watson gym fights today. We had to take the 111 encounter because I needed a different ground type whose name isn't Vibrava. So we pulled a Stunfisk, which is kind of good. Which Stunfisk is kind of clutch. They're helping out already. We rolled some pretty good IVs on Stunfisk. We wanted a bulky Stunfisk, which we got what we asked for. We got a pretty decently bulky Stunfisk. Also, I'll show you what I was doing today. So I went into the city. I'm from New York, and I stopped by the Pokecourt. The Pokecourt is like a Pokemon card shop. It has a lot of Pokemon shit. And there they had a huge binder of like old cards. Guess what card I bought there? I was looking for a Celebi card. I was looking for a Celebi card because like, if I could get another Celebi card to finish my Celebi collection, that'd be great. But guess what card they had? I'm holding it right now. But take a guess at what this is. I'm just gonna flip it. It's fucking Big P. I got a Big P card. This card is actually so nice. I really like this card. Big P in honor of Big P from last run. You know what? He's going right over here. Right over there. He's always in frame now. It's kind of small, but... Alright. Let's grab the team together for Guitarist Kirk. Which is... Infernape, Orbeetle, Togue, Manetric, Xatu, Stunfisk. Manectric. We need Manectric. Alright, let's get our items together. Ape. We don't need an item for Ape, right? No, because Fake Out Overheat just kills. Yeah, we don't need an item on Ape. Orbeetle will run Citrus Berry. Toad, we run Citrus Berry. In the pool, we run Citrus Berry. And we run Oranberry on Pixelated. Honestly, we don't even need Oranberry on in the pool. No Citrus Berry on in the pool. Run Oran. Okay. Gym fight number 1 time against Guitarist Kirk. Alright. Let's do it. Alright, so Guitarist Kirk leads a Pincurchin who sets up electric terrain. With his electric surge ability, thankfully Pincurchin is not a great Pokemon, so we are just able to fake out. Which does good damage. Crit, okay, so now just definitely kill. And then we're gonna send an Overheat, which is a guaranteed kill. So that's all Ape is doing this fight. Wow, you got another Ape? Yep. We ripped Candy and 2 heart scales on him. So now we're down to 0 heart scales right now. Raichu comes in, just as expected. This shit is going to Psyshock or Surf. So we're gonna swap to Troncat, who is able to take both. I was supposed to run Cherry Berry. We'll be fine. Now we are going to Bug Buzz. Discharge, that's why I want to run Cherry Berry, but we should be fine. If anything, Citrus Berry helps. Let's take another hit. And we crit, never punished. So now we should be seeing Drift Blim come in, right? Because I see Hex Kill. Oh no, Toxtricity comes in. Okay, what the fuck does Toxtricity see? Toxtricity sees Overdrive? How much HP am I at? I'm at 61. Overdrive never kills, but neither does anything else. Okay, so we just have a free switch into Stunfisk. Weird. And then Stunfisk has a one-shot kill with Mud Shot and Mud Bomb. So we can use either one of them, giving Stunfisk his first frag of this run. Hyper Voice, we're fine. We tank that. Holy wall. Stunfisk's sprite is actually really good. I will say it's very nice, very nice. Drift Blim comes in. Drift Blim gets the Unburden boost and a +1 defense boost from their Electric Seed. And against Stunfisk, Stunfisk actually just can stay in. Because they can't get hit by T-Bolt, they can't get hit, they don't take huge damage from Hex, we're fine. W Stunfisk. So now we're just gonna send Discharge. And this is range to kill. Okay, we didn't paralyze. We're at 67 HP. Very funny. Hex is gonna... Crit Hex can never kill, so we're good. And Stunfisk gets a chain 2-hit KO. Perfect. I honestly thought it was gonna be not Tux coming in. Raichu coming in. Not Raichu. Fucking Drifblim coming in on the Orbeetle. Alright, next fight is really easy. I have it all written down. I'm pretty sure whenever Vibrava is used, I'm pretty sure Stunfisk can just replace Vibrava. So if I use Vibrava in the next fight, I'm pretty sure I can just replace him with Stunfisk. Battle Girl Vivian. Oh yeah, I used Vibrava that fight. Alright, so we lead Ape into Volbeat, who has Tail Glow, Baton Pass. With Fake Out Overheat, we ensure that he only ever gets 1 boost up, so we're fine. Overheat kills... let me just bring it up. We beat Guitarist Kirk. We also beat Wally. We also beat Picnicker Bianca and Aroma Lady. This is Battle Girl Vivian. So because we're running max HP Ape, the next Pokemon to come in, Electric Terrain is not up, is Oricorio, probably because I see highest damage, and that at -2, I do not have a 2-shot on them, so they win the 1v1. So they are very likely Teeter Dance or Air Slash. So we are able to switch in Manectric on either while holding Person Berry, and we have a 2-shot range with Discharge. I can probably just use Stunfisk for this, can I? I can. I can just use Stunfisk. But we're not going to. We'll let Manectric get some glory. We can even use Boltund. Although I'm not sure how well that would go over. Nah, we won't use Boltund because we're taking Recoil, and Revelation Dance does way more than. And then, so we kill with Manectric, then we should be seeing Jolteon come in, because Jolteon or Galvantula both see that the highest damage they have is either Signal Beam or Hyper Voice. But because Manectric does outspeed Galvantula, it'll probably be Jolteon instead. So they're going to Hyper Voice. On Hyper Voice, we can just switch in Galvantula, who can slow them down. My original plan was to just slow them down with No, my original plan was to switch in Chesto-Berry, Togedemaru on Hyper Voice, and then Fake Out U-Turn on T-Bolt. I think? I don't know. I'll just craft a new plan real quick. So we Fake Out U-Turn, do around 49%. And because we're switching on Thunderbolt, we can kill with Bulldoze Vibrava, because they shouldn't go for Magnet Rise. If they go for Magnet Rise, oh well. And then Vibrava, because they're on such low HP, they will always bait in Zebstrika, or they'll even bait in Galvantula. If it's Galvantula, it's going to be HP Ice or Signal Beam, either one. We can just switch in. We'll run Person Berry Ape. So Person Berry Ape is just able to switch in on Galvantula and kill with Overheat, and then all that's left is Zebstrika, who I won't be able to kill anymore because, well, I'll be out of Overheat. And I don't two-shot at -2. So I have to send Sky Uppercut twice, which is fine. I'm fine with that. We outspeed, so I'm fine. By the way, everything Vibrava does, Stunfisk does better. So that's nice. We only had 4 Pokemon line going into this. So the last Pokemon we bring, I guess, could just be like a rock type that baits Thunderbolt, which would be fine. Because if we need a rock type, that would be fine. Or we just bring Boltund. Okay. You can bring me, I can be a rock type once I'm stoned as shit. Okay. Still bringing Vibrava, right? Oh wait, I'm not bringing a rock type, I forgot. Alright, we are running Person Berry Ape to dodge confusion. And then we are running Oranberry Reckless. Oranberry in the pool. Chestoberry Kilby Girl. What the fuck is Manectric doing again? Oh, killing Oricorio, so yeah, we need Person Berry on Manectric. And we'll run Oranberry on Chase. Do I also need Chestoberry on, what's it called? On Vibrava. Alright, this is Battle Girl Vivian. Why are all your Pokemon female? Hibana and Pixelated are males. They're not all females. My starting pack was all females except for Staraptor and Hibana, I think. Island type. You can't say that. Alright, Hibana has a clean kill on them. Yeah, we lead Hibana. So Hibana is able to fake out to flinch Volbeat, and then we're gonna send Overheat. Which kills Volbeat in one go. And then we should be seeing Jolteon coming because they're the only Pokemon that can outspeed. Or wait, yeah, no, I meant Oricorio, because they're the only Pokemon that can win a 1v1 against Infernape. So Oricorio is either going to Air Slash or Teeter Dance. And on either one of those, we swap to Pixelated, who's holding a Person Berry. The Air Slash, that's fine. We resist that. We didn't want to get Teeter Danced, so that's why we're running Person Berry. Gonna send Discharge. We do outspeed. And we do 3-hit KO. Guaranteed 3-hit KO. Range to 2-hit KO. That's why we ran Person Berry. Just in case we got confused. And then we send another Discharge. Oricorio used Teeter Dance again. That's annoying. We just gotta hit through Confusion. Yeah, we hit that shit, right? We hit that? We hit that? We hit that shit. We hit that shit. God damn it, it's gonna Roost now, right? Or Air Slash. No, Revelation Dance. Uh-oh. We are dead to crit there. We're not gonna risk it anymore. So basically what we're gonna do, it's gonna Revelation Dance 100%. On Revelation Dance, we swap to Togue and kill a Fake Out. If it goes for fucking Roost, it shouldn't go for Roost, because we're at how much HP? 24 HP. It sees kill with Revelation Dance, right? Yeah, it sees guaranteed kill with Revelation Dance. Okay. Yeah, it sees guaranteed kill with Revelation Dance, so we're just gonna go straight to Togedemaru. We're gonna kill a Fake Out. That still did quite a bit of damage. Anyways, Fake Out. That cry is so loud. Zebstrika? Question mark? Zebstrika, okay. Zebstrika sees Flamethrower into Togue. Which honestly, we just send in the Ape. Yeah, we just send in the Ape. Send in the Ape, we kill with Overheat. Monkey inbound. Because Zebstrika did outspeed Togue, right? Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, because if I could have U-turned, I would have U-turned. Alright, we have guaranteed kill with Overheat, right? Oh, wait, that's Galvantula. Yeah, we kill with Overheat. Okay. Wow, crit didn't matter. Next we should be seeing Jolteon, because I see Galvantula is dead to a few rolls of Overheat. And at -2, I cannot 1v1 Jolteon. Now, because Togedemaru is damaged, we can't really deal with, what's it called? We can't deal with, their bullshit. So Jolteon sees T-Bolt 100%, right? Or Sing. Actually, it can't go for Sing, because it is, because we're Vital Spirit Ape, so it will never go for Sing. So it is gonna go for T-Bolt 100% of the time. T-Bolt crit is a kill, so we cannot stay in. So it is gonna go for Thunderbolt. On Thunderbolt, we swap to Sunfisk, who has a 2-shot with Mud Bomb. I'm not running Chesto Berry on this motherfucker, huh? Okay. A win for Magnet Rise! Oh, you piece of shit! Just send Muddy Water. %5 chance to miss. We can also lower accuracy of Muddy Water. Sing, okay, it hit Sing, of course it did. It has to go for Hyper Voice, so that is something we can play around with. Piece of shit went from Magnet Rise, though. Okay, if we swap Kilby Girl in on Hyper Voice, right? Hyper Voice crit does 28 to 33. We are at 66. We can live that. We're fine. We're just gonna fake out. That put us just barely out of range for Barry. Fuck. Wait, we're Chesto Barry, I forgot. We're not dead to crit T-Bolt and Hyper Voice, right? Crit Thunderbolt does kill us, actually. Okay, so we can't stay in a U-turn. Fuck. Just fake out. And now, it is going to Thunderbolt, because Thunderbolt is the highest damage. You're going to swap to Reckless. Alright, we're Chesto Berry. So I honestly could have stayed and U-turned, but I didn't want to risk it. And we're gonna send Bulldoze. This motherfucker might Magnet Rise. No, he went for Hyper Voice. Okay. And we were living crit Hyper Voice anyway, so we're fine. Alright. Frag for Vibrava. Stole the frag from Stunfisk. All that's left is Galvantula, who, while we're at 38 HP, let me just check. Sees a kill from both Signal Beam and Giga Drain. I forgot he had Unnerve. So we actually do have to dodge Confusion. And we can't switch in Stunfisk on HP Ice because actually no, we can switch Stunfisk in on HP Ice. What the fuck? HP Ice crit. Oh wait, then we bait Giga Drain then, which actually works. Okay. How much HP is in the pool? 103. Let's say we take a crit HP Ice, we're fine, and we still bait both Giga Drain and HP Ice after. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, we just swap to in the pool. Holy shit. Wait for Signal Beam, that's fine. We take that. Now we bait only Giga Drain or HP Ice, so we swap to Hibana. We can take both, and then we kill with Overheat. Didn't want to risk the confusion. So now we send Overheat. Riskless fight, definitely. Definitely riskless. Now we're up to the hardest fight in the entire gym. Other than Watson, of course, this is the hardest fight. It is Youngster Ben, who is unironically the hardest fight in the gym. He's a fucking explosion menace. He go boom. Beat Battlegirl Vivian. Now we're up to Youngster Ben. So on Youngster Ben, I have a Togedemaru lead, with Lee, with, Fake Out, U-Turn, while only baiting Ice Beam or Discharge, which is fine. Lee can come in after, the Fake Out and U-Turn, and Fake Out, use their own Fake Out, and, double kick for a kill. And then Lee should bait in either Golem or Raichu. Raichu sees that they have an outspeed kill, so it's very likely it'll probably be Raichu. So on Raichu, we gotta swap to Stunfisk. Who actually, oh wait, I didn't see the line like that before. Oh shit. Yeah, no, we can just swap to Stunfisk, and then, if we're holding Soft Sand Stunfisk just kills with Mud Bomb. Okay, sure. And we can take a crit Surf, so we're not even worried about that. And then, next Pokemon to come in will probably be Electrode. Who sees HP Grass, probably. Or it might even be a Alolan Golem who sees EQ, which would be fine. Swap in Vibrava, they can't do anything anymore, and then Vibrava kills with Dig. And then... Unless I had like a different line, no, we're still using basically the same Pokemon. And then Vibrava kills, he sees highest damage Signal Beam or Hex. We run it can't be Thunder Wave, it can be Will-O-Wisp instead of Hex. So we just switch in Houndoom, who's holding Cherry Berry. Switch in on Hex or Will-O-Wisp, who kills with Dark Pulse. They can take a Discharge, and they're holding Cherry Berry to dodge Paralysis. And then all that's left is Electrode, who cannot go Boom, because they'll probably be the last Pokemon left. So, their highest damaging move is Try Attack. Yeah, try attacking. That wasn't funny. I'm sorry. Shit, how do we deal with Try? Also, we gotta stop looking at Explosion. Explosion isn't killing shit. Try Attack does a lot to you. Also to you. Also gotta be careful with Signal Beam. I mean, Bolton can just crunch, I guess. Yeah, we can just run Person Berry Crunch Boltons. Try Attack is an electric type move, that's why it's doing so much. Okay. This should be the team we need to take on this guy. I'm surprised we don't need Ape for this fight. He's in a different fire type. Let's grab Lee. We need Bolton still. Drop Manectric. Also, we can use Togedemaru as a pivoter and Fake Out killer, so... Alright, We're gonna run Oranberry on Togue. You need to run Asperberry on Kung Fu Fighting. Oranberry on Reckless. Oranberry on... No. Cherryberry on Black Knife. Persimberry on Boltons. And then Soft Sand on Stunfisk. Every time you get a new attempt to something, easily preventable, that's your fault. Can you eat a box of silken tofu on stream? What the fuck is silken tofu? I take that as a yes. I didn't agree to anything. Okay. Let's get this started. Youngster Ben time. Download, he gets a attack boost, which is useless for him. So we're going to fake out. And then U-turn, which allows our Hitmonlee to get in. Use Ice Beam, we prepared for that. We're holding Asperberry just in case we get frozen, which we didn't, which is fine. So we're gonna fake out. And then we have a kill with double kick, right? Not low kick. Kill with double kick, yep. And now we bait either Golem or Pikachu because they both see kills. Pikachu, perfectly predicted. And Pikachu is going to try Volt Tackling my ass. First, how much HP am I? I'm 63 HP. Stupid check. 63 HP. Does bait Iron Tail. But it's very likely to just see fast kill Volt Tackle, so it is just gonna go for Volt Tackle here. So we do just have a safe swap to Stunfisk. And if Stunfisk comes in on Iron Tail, that's fine. They went for Iron Tail, of course. Okay, defense drop. Doesn't really matter. And now since we're holding Soft Sands, we're at -1 defense, which means Iron Tail still doesn't see overlapping damage. It always sees Surf. Surf doesn't kill me still, right? I'm at 107. 83 crit. Crit doesn't kill. Soft Sand Mud Bomb kills. Let me just check accuracy. I'm pretty sure Mud Bomb's 100% in this, right? Yeah. Pikachu use Surf. Can live even crit. And we kill with Mud Bomb. Now we should see Golem come in, because they have a fast kill with Earthquake. Right? Yep. Fast kill with Earthquake. Because he's Earthquaking, we can just switch in Reckless, who has the ability to Levitate, which makes them immune to Earthquake. Because he shouldn't go Boom, he shouldn't use Body Slam, or he just goes for fucking Fire Punch. Okay. Thanks. And then we just send, Dig. Yes, we send Dig. Okay. Because we're Levitate, Earthquake, he's not gonna Earthquake anyways. And we're also faster than him, we don't need to worry about it. If this burns, we just send Bulldoze. Okay, we eat our Oranberry. And then we're just going to Dig. Perfect. We should be seeing Rotom come in. Rotom comes in. Rotom sees either Will-O-Wisp or Hex. Houndoom can take both of those. He goes for Will-O-Wisp, free turn. Went for Hex, okay, damages us. Now he should go for if he goes for Thunder Wave, that's fine. We kill with Dark Pulse anyways. Thunder Wave, we're holding Cherry Berry, so we immediately break out of Paralysis. All that's left is Electrode, and Electrode cannot explode because it's the last Pokemon left. Right, I just want to check that. Let me just check that in the AI doc. AI will not use a boom move if the target is immune or if the AI is the last Mon and the player has more than one Pokemon alive. Okay. So he is gonna send Tri-Attack my way, because he does outspeed my ass. I am at 83 HP on the Houndoom. So a Tri-Attack crit doesn't kill. So we're just gonna send a Dark Pulse anyways, because that is the highest damage we can do. We can't get burned. We can get paralyzed, though. Nothing happened, though. Dark Pulse, we get damage off. And then all we gotta do is swap to Bolt Hunt. On random move, that's not Boom. Yo, what up, Atash? We're doing Youngster Ben right now. The Boom fight. And we just beat him. Yeah, it was a galvanized exploding guy. Let me show you what we picked up. We picked up a Stunfisk. We had to do the 2 optionals on Route 111 for the fishing encounter. So we were able to pick up a Stunfisk. This Stunfisk is a guy. This Stunfisk is so good. I'm good with the Stunfisk. He's really bulky, which I looked at the Watson fight with this guy. He helps with Ampharos really nicely. I thought Sunfist was bad. Not in this. He has Mud Shot, Mud Bomb, Discharge, Muddy Water. He also is bulky enough to take 2 Dragon Breaths. Alright, it's time to gamble. So, while planning, I had an idea for this next fight. It's not an actual gamble. I know we're gonna win this next fight. But it still feels like it. So why am I just emptying my party and just putting an Infernape in? It's time for back-to-back. So, an interesting thing with double battles that use 2 trainers is that if you lead a single Pokemon, it forces the battle into a back-to-back if they both are looking at you. So I found that using Infernape, you actually just clear the fight. You clear both fights with just Infernape. And I'll go over it too. I even have it written down in my notes that Guitar Sean and Guitar's Angelo can be done as a back-to-back with one Pokemon. Then why 15%? What do you mean, why 15%? Because it was 15% chance to get a Krogunk or a Chinchou. That was for the encounter. So let's go over what we gotta do right now. So the first fight, we're dealing with Pulsel, who doesn't get the plus boost because they're not next to any minus Pokemon. So that's already a plus. I'm hilarious. Plusle goes down to the combination of Fake Out and Sky Uppercut, which very nice. And then he sends out Dedenne, who goes down to Overheat, to 2 Overheats. They can't go down in 1 because of Focus Edge, so even if we did crit, it wouldn't matter. And we're holding Cherry Berry to dodge Thunderbolt Paralysis. And then the next fight starts. Because we're in the gym, we get full healed between fights, so we're able to start immediately against Minun. Minun underspeeds me, but it also has Terrain Extender. So this was like the one part I was kind of like, should I really do this? But after looking at the docs, we have just a very clean kill here. So Overheat, well, we Fake Out Overheat. Overheat's a ranged kill. We're actually not overheating. I forgot about that. Very important to not overheat here. We don't want to overheat. We want a Sky Uppercut. Sky Uppercut is a range to kill with Fake Out. So if we hit that range, that's fine. If we don't hit that range, that's also fine. But you should always go for Electric Terrain because after looking at the scoring, Speed Control in singles is +6. Speed Control is a flat +6. Highest damage is +6 or +8. Terrain Setting with Terrain Extender is +9, which outscores both attacks. So we never risk Electro Web and we never risk Thunderbolt Paralysis. After that, we just deal with Kling Kling, who goes down in a single Overheat. Dedenne has Sash, by the way? I know. We're never dead to crit or Paralysis because we're holding Cherry Berry. We two-shot Dedenne, it's fine. He doesn't have any priority moves, so we can just Mach Punch him. Because we kill with overheat plus... We kill with 2 overheats. We kill him with 2 overheats, so... We're fine, we're chilling. I've never done this before, so I am a little nervous. Why does the Dedenne and Klinkling have minus? That makes no sense. It's because it's supposed to be done as a double battle. If you did it as a double battle, both of them are getting the plus and minus boost from, what's it called? From their partners. No, I'm just saying in general. I'm pretty sure, does Klinkling normally have it? That doesn't make sense. I'm not sure if Klinkling normally has it. Because he has Levitate, Clear Body. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just doesn't normally have it. Yeah, no, that's weird. I know Toxtricity, both Toxtricity forms have plus minus. But, like, they're both Ditto a ground type move, so I see why they didn't bring them. Anyways. Let's do this. Back-to-back time. We get healed between the back-to-back, so... Tarashan leads Plusle. Plusle is the less bulky one. And Plusle... Does what side you go change the order of the battles? I think so. So we got the side we wanted. Anyways. So Plusle is dead to Fake Out plus Sky Uppercut, and they cannot outspeed me. And then it's just Dedenne. And Dedenne goes down to Overheat plus Overheat. Dedenne's Focus Sash, but it's fine. We kill in 2 shots. We're killing in 2 shots anyways. And I use Thunderbolt. We get paralyzed, that's fine. We're holding Cherry Berry. We got paralyzed, and we are living crit. And we just kill with another overheat. Dedenne can't outspeed, it has no priority. Now it's time for the second fight. Let's go, Infernape! Leads Minun. Minun wants to set up Electric Train. We want to force him to set up Electric Train on the second turn. So we're going to Fake Out. This does good damage. If we crit, we kill with Sky Uppercut, but we don't crit. Now we're going to send a Sky Uppercut because we have to save the Overheat PP. Not the Overheat PP, we have to save our special attack for the Klinkling. So we go for Sky Uppercut. He should be going for Electric Train. Yep, perfect. This does not matter. He does not have any terrain boost. And then we're just able to kill with a Mach Punch. And then all that's left is Klinkling, who has no Focus Sash, thankfully, right? I just want to check. Yeah, Lumberry. So we are just able to kill with a single Overheat. Easy fucking back-to-back. Yeah, no, the back-to-back is actually so much easier than taking it on a, as a double battle. Have you seen the French dub of the Plusle and Minus mouse? Yeah, I have seen. I know what you're talking about. Is he all because of me? Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, Hitosh, I got something today. I went to a Pokecourt, which is like a huge Pokemon card shop. I picked up a Parasect card because of Big P. Big P card. Alright, we're not doing Watson today. We're not doing Watson today. I just wanna... We're not doing Watson today. We cannot do Watson today. Because I haven't even planned Watson out. So... I haven't even planned Watson out, so I have no clue what to expect from Watson. I know like a few Pokemon we're bringing. I know we're bringing Infernape. I know we're bringing Stunfisk. I think we're bringing Vibrava. Probably bring Togedemaru. I don't know who else we're bringing though. Wait, you have no stream? I might stream next week. I don't know though. I should probably be free to stream. No stream tomorrow though. If I do stream tomorrow, it is a late stream. I'm not sure though. Probably stream Sunday though. I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated. Anyways, that's the stream. I just want to get the Stunfisk encounter and also get through a few fights of the gym. Well, all the fights of the gym. So now we're good to go. Yeah, anyways, thank you for joining me. It was a really fun day today. Really good day, because we got no deaths. Which has only been done for Roxanne. Split. Anyways, thank you for joining me. I hope you all have a great rest of your night. And I'll be live definitely next time Sunday. We're taking on Watson next stream. So, be ready for that. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever you need to. I'll see you all later.